Hey guys, it's Cdog back here at Catalyst for the May Turn Left podcast, Section 3, Episode 2, Late Night Talks with Catalyst and Cdog. And today, our main topic is only going to probably be about anime today. So I hope you all enjoy today's episode.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast, and we're just going to jump straight into it. And yes, today we are talking about anime, but mostly we're talking about, well, one of my favorites, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Man, if you haven't watched this, have you been living under a sewer or didn't really get into mainstream, like any, dive deep into anime? Not even deep, like that's still touching the surface. Basically stuck to two anime in your entire life. Sorry, Cdog.
Oh, fuck you, Catalyst.
Hey, dude, I have over 200 under my belt. How many you got? You can count them on your hands. That's sad.
9?
Mm-hmm.
At least it's not 2.
Yeah, but you still don't even have a top 10 yet. You got to get into it. But that's why I'm saying Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood would be kind of your thing.
Alright.
Because, so the main premise of it is alchemy. It's, instead of just being a science to where, you can mix shit and create, like, chemicals and potions, you actually can control the earth and their world. Yeah. Like, you can actually create, like,
Sorry, quick question. Sorry to cut you off. What about Avatar Last Airbender? Isn't that an anime?
No.
No.
It is not owned by the anime industry.
Shit. Well, so much for that. Take that off my list. That would have made 10 if it was an anime.
It's still amazing, and me personally, like, it is the closest thing to
Fuck,
traditional
that's the whole
anime.
series I didn't bring over to the house.
Well, damn.
Same with Legend of Korra.
Well, damn.
Looks like I gotta go back to my mom's.
All right, but back to Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, my bad.
Abruptly cut me off. So how traditional people say it is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or as us weebs say it, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Don't ask, it's a Nuxtaku thing. But
if you saw the look on my face right now, y'all, you'd be probably laughing your asses off.
we need to start recording this shit when we can. But it's beloved by all. I've never really seen any negative comments about it. Yes, there have been a couple, but those are just people who are, jealous or just don't have good taste in anything. But it's an action series surrounding two brothers, Edward and Alphonse Elric. And I'll just give you a little bit of story. So when the kids were younger, they lost their mom, and their dad wasn't around.
So kind of like Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan.
Well,
except for he's kind of in his teens.
give it a sec.
Oh boy.
After their mother died, they went and trained with a great alchemist teacher who didn't have to use the transmutation circle, which is the circles that alchemists use to be able to use things. She could just clap her hands and transmute without a circle. But they learned from her, they learned how to fight, and they learned how to do alchemy. They bought all the scientific ingredients to make a human, and they tried to transmute their mom back. And in the process of that, Edward lost his right arm and his left leg. And Alphonse lost his entire body. I'm not going to dive too deep into it, but Edward transmuted Alphonse's soul to a suit of armor. Yes. And like he was very young. I can't remember. But after that, Edward ends up going to study and train to be a state alchemist. And becomes the world's youngest state alchemist at the age of 14.
Damn.
It's a very good show, and it's something that you would really like if you could actually like sit down and make yourself watch. Like the first episode.
Is it one of those where you have to force yourself to watch the first few episodes before you finally diverse into
The
it.
first episode of Brotherhood is banger. It's bangers and mash, like out the gate fire.
So it's not like what was it called? Don Machi? Is it okay to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yes. Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? That one
actually took a few episodes
to get good, but once it got good, it got really good.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the process of watching. I can't remember what season came out.
Did they ever make another season past season 1 yet?
Yeah, season 2's already out.
Is season 2 actually taking place after what season 1 was? Or
yeah, like they've already had. They had season 1, then they had the season where it was about the girl. I can't remember her name.
Fuck, it's been a while.
Yeah. And then they have actual season 2, and I think they actually are already working on season 3.
Well, the reason why I'm curious on that one is because when I was on Hulu the other day and VRV the other day, I managed to come across Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon 2? Mm-hmm. Is that the season 2?
Yeah, that's season 2.
Or is that like
That's actual season 2.
That's the actual season 2? Okay, because I was thinking about watching it, but I was like, is this the one you were talking about where it was about the girl, or is this the actual season 2?
Is her name Ines?
I'm
or something like that.
Something like that. I'm not going
I
to
can't remember either. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. I love Don Machi myself. It's but like you said, you kind of got to get into it. Full Metal Alchemist, no, there are some slow parts in the show where it's like, all right, come on, get through it. But most of it, it's like there's no seasons to where it's all filler, like in Dragon Ball Z.
Which, by the way, speaking of Dragon Ball Z, you were talking earlier about like they're not that reason why they keep making like Ball and then Z and then GT and then Super. It was like writing issues or something, or why they didn't keep it continuing like they do with One Piece.
So with that entire thing, it's more of Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, it was actually supposed to end with the Frieza saga. Yeah, that was going to be the end. Frieza was going to be the last enemy that they fought. And then it was going to be completely over. And it was going to be the Dragon Ball. It was going to be the Dragon Ball saga. That's what they were going to name it. But it ended up, whenever they were doing the first couple episodes, it ended up becoming Dragon Ball Z, and they were going to keep it like that and still end it with Frieza. But then I think either the company wanted more and the fans wanted more, so they just, the demand kept going, so he kept writing and kept writing. And Akira Toriyama himself, he's admitted, and it's shown in the manga before, he actually forgets what characters' hair colors can be or what their faces and shit look like. I think that's why Launch no. Who was it? It was some character, and he fucked up their hair color completely.
Oh, you think about it, Trunks, future Trunks from Z and Trunks from Trunks from Super.
Okay, that was just the design, because it wasn't Akira Toriyama who's done Super.
Really?
He doesn't write the story for Super at all. I don't think he wrote GT either.
Yeah, I heard GT was an American-made one.
It wasn't American-made.
It wasn't? Mm-mm. But, like, I think it was me saying it earlier, but, like, you were saying something about GT was to be the continuation of Z, but ended up being Super being the continuation of Z. So what if when they get done with Super, they're going to lead it up to GT, but then continue GT with Goku Jr.? Granted, it would probably be stupid as hell.
I'm not for sure how it's going to work out like that. I personally don't see any promise coming from that. I feel like Super is going to be the end all. I feel like Super is going to be the end all. GT is going to be There's
Forgotten.
multiple theories. Well, not forgotten. It does have a cult following. Yeah, there's a cult following of people who really love GT. I do like GT.
See, the thing I loved about, I'll admit it, season 1 I hated the Black Star Dragon Ball hunt.
Yeah, that was just awful.
That was, and then season 2 came out.
Yeah, that was good. Where he fought the dragons and shit.
Then they actually brought Super Saiyan 4, a new transformation. Where if you think about it, Super Saiyan God is basically the Super Saiyan form of Kaioken because his hair's red and the red Aoras. And then Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan is literally Super Saiyan with blue hair.
Well, it's Super Saiyan God with blue hair.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe.
And
it's
then
hard to really.
But the one transformation that was probably the most badass of them all was Ultra Instinct.
That was a badass transformation, but it still doesn't beat Goku Super Saiyan 3.
Oof.
That scream made how do you say it, Sean Schimmel?
That scream actually made Sean Schimmel
pass
out.
And that's why it will always be my number one transformation in anything.
Yeah.
All right, but speaking of like those kinds of animes, Bleach.
I seen about 10 episodes.
10 episodes?
The first 10 episodes.
Okay, see,
and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's okay.
You gotta get to the good
I still
parts.
can't get into it.
Yeah, you gotta get to the good parts. Trust me, I had to force myself to do it. It took me 4 years to get through like the first 3 seasons.
My sister forced me to watch the first 10 seasons.
Episodes.
Episodes, not seasons. Fuck.
But once you get to those good parts, it's fire. Like, it's absolutely fire. Like, whenever he first goes off against, whenever Ichigo first goes off against Aizen and the Soul Society, like, the very first, holy shit. That, whenever he releases his Bunkai, it's, like, it's the form. I think it's Bunkai.
You mean gear?
No.
Gear level?
No, that's One Piece. Luffy has gear 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, we're talking about Bleach. Never mind, my bad.
No, Bleach. They're
I get those animes mixed up.
yeah, they're the Shinigamis. They're not like Death Note Shinigami, but more they're the Soul Reapers.
I honestly thought about trying Death Note.
Death Note is a good one. Death Note is a very
But I'm
good...
just scared I'm gonna get through
you're gonna
10
hate the
episodes and it ain't gonna pick up.
Oh, no, it picks up immediately.
Bleach.
Oh, it picks up so fast. It gets really good really quick. Like, Death Note, I will admit, it is in my top 10. It's very good. Ending, awful. Like, for the first,
did they end
25 episodes? Oh, yeah. I think it only... I can't remember how many episodes it had, but it didn't have very many episodes compared to other things. Same with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think it only has, like...
I heard the Netflix live-action adaptation to Death Note bombed and failed.
Oh, it was god-awful. It was completely dog shit. It was nothing like the actual anime at all.
So, basically, it was a Dragon Ball Evolution all over again. But with
I don't know which
Death
one's
Note.
worse. I couldn't tell you.
All right, if you were to get stuck on an island and had to watch either Dragon Ball Evolution or the live-action Netflix Death Note...
I'd shoot myself. I'd rather shoot myself.
No, that's not an option. If you had to choose one of those two movies to watch...
Oh, killing myself is always an option.
What,
Sorry,
going to
guys.
drown? You're going to drown?
I'll do something.
Or jump in the water with the sharks?
I don't know, man. Just slip my wrist and go out into the ocean. Come on, bitches. But
oh, God, that's fucked.
That is fucked up. Good thing this is 18 plus.
Right.
But no, both of those movies are awful.
Hell, I seen a fan-made live action of the History of Trunks movie.
Oh, that looks fire.
That was fire.
Yeah.
But it's like the fans can do better with shittier quality animation, effects than a Hollywood studio can do.
That's because fans actually give a shit about the story.
You're not wrong.
No.
I was gonna say, like, you gotta remember it that way. As long as the story and the animation can hold up, then I'll probably like a live action. I haven't seen
After Dragon Ball Evolution, I hope they never do another live action.
like Dragon Ball movie. I do, as long as it's good, as long as it's actually good. But if they bomb it again, never gonna watch another live action of Dragon Ball.
Like, I'd prefer them not to. Because they already ruined it once. I don't want them to ruin it again.
If they actually hire Asian actors and don't whitewash everything.
Yeah.
Dude, Bulma in fucking Evolution. Oh my god.
Black hair or purple hair or
Was
blue
Yamcha
hair?
even in it?
Yeah, he was some kind of...
Oh yeah, he was a
weird
shitty
fuck.
bandit. Like he wasn't even like what he should have been.
Master Roshi was fucking young. He looked like he was in his 40s or 50s.
I think the actor was actually in his 60s at the time.
Well, he looked way younger than what he was.
Well, that's just how the actor is. Like, but he actually was probably like.
And then Grandpa Gohan, Goku didn't even see Grandpa Gohan when he was meeting Bulma and all that. Or Chi-Chi. Like, oh my god, that pissed me
the
off.
entire storyline was.
Anyways, besides the Dragon Ball Evolution topic, before I end up raging hardcore.
Yeah, we had to lead a little bit. It's all right though.
Yeah, I end up having to redo all that. But what other... If you were to imagine an anime coming to live action and having it be the best live action anime movie ever, what anime would you want it to be? Because the Attack on Titan ones were garbage.
Assassination Classroom.
That one might actually be interesting.
That would be interesting. I would want to see Koro Sensei. Have you watched all of Assassination Classroom?
I seen like all of season 1 and part of season 2.
That's how I've been. I already know the ending. I can't watch it alone. I'm a bitch. I'm not ready to cry.
Yeah.
I didn't cry for the season finale of season 4 for Rick and Morty.
Really?
Yeah.
It was fucked up, though.
It was hard.
You saw what I meant by he's super fucked up and Rick is terrible?
Actually, I think that what he did was a good thing. He didn't let either one of them know which one was the clone because he didn't know himself.
In a sense, it's still kind of fucked.
It is, but he loves both of them the same. He actually loves all of his infinite daughters the same. But his original Beth, well, the Beth that's in those universes aren't even his original. Yeah, you know that. Remember season 1?
Yeah, when they end up having to bury themselves.
Mm-hmm. The only original person from, like, their reality, it's Rick and Morty. There's a whole lot of fan theories about that. Alright, back to anime, though.
Yeah.
If you like a different, like, if you like the isekai animes like Arifureta, but don't like the traditional value of a lot of them, watch Konosuba.
That sounds like a hentai.
It's not, but it's fucking hilarious.
So it's a comedy anime.
Definitely. It's an isekai comedy with story, and it's fantastic. And there's a movie. 2 seasons and a movie.
I might actually have to watch that. Would you suggest it to anybody else?
Oh, yes, definitely. It's one of my favorite isekai animes. Besides Arifureta.
Go ahead and put the name of that one out again so everyone knows.
Oh, Konosuba.
Konosuba. How do you spell that?
Konosuba.
Alright. I'll look into that. But
Very good anime.
see, there was this other anime I thought about watching, but it looked weird.
What's the name of it?
JoJo something?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Ah! That fucking anime, dude. It's wild. It's a trip. It is nothing like any other anime.
Really?
It's completely different, and it's wild. I think Jotaro actually could beat Goku UI. He can freeze time. His stand can freeze time. Like, the fuck are you gonna do against that?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody can freeze time, but I'm not for sure if the punches would be effective. It's more of a give and take. So, I don't know.
You think about it, Hit tried to skip time and freeze time, but Goku still saw through
Well,
it.
instead of... Well, see, Hit was... he does time skip. He doesn't freeze time. It's different. It's different than that. Like, it's kind of like how... in Fire Force. Oh, you would have to... You've watched Fire Force. Yeah, fire-ass anime. In the ending, you remember when... Shinra and Sho go against each other where Sho's freezing time and Shinra's moving at the fucking speed of light.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like that. It's him completely freezing time. Or, in Dio's world, Zawado!
Oh, God.
Which means the world.
What's that one anime you end up doing, that Jotaro?
Oh, that's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Jotaro. Dio. Ho.
Oh.
Or my favorite from TikTok, and yes, back on TikTok for a second. Jotaro. Dio. Alexander. Donkey!
Donkey! Oh, God. Shrek is an old-time classic, though.
Shrek.
Even though, if only... Dude, imagine Shrek as an anime.
Dude, okay, so there's a whole thing about people from, like, different universes, like, completely, like, Shaggy and Shrek and shit.
Ooh, Shaggy and Scooby having their own anime.
I would actually watch that. I actually have a comic book, and it's written by DC Universe, which Warner Brothers is a part of, and all owned by AT&T. They actually made a series, and it's post-apocalyptic Scooby-Doo. It's amazing. I only have one issue of it, and I love it.
Can I read it sometime?
Yeah, I'll let you read it. I gotta find it again. I can't remember what I did with them. Because I had that, I had an issue of Deadpool vs. Cable with an alternate cover on it. Yeah, and I have a Justice League of America, one of the wars.
Nice. Like, how weird of an anime would Shrek be, though?
I don't know. You've seen the SpongeBob anime on YouTube, right?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious, and I love
Is it stupid hilarious?
No, it's actually
amazing.
It's actually kind of good.
It's actually good.
Actually good.
Damn.
It's got one episode out right now.
Oh. Then what's the point of watching it?
It's good. It's fire.
How long is it?
The fight, I think it's like 20, 30 minutes.
Rip.
The fight against Bubble Bass.
What?
Yes.
They brought that?
Yes, Bubble Bass is like... Bubble Bass or Squidward.
Was it kind of the same topic as the Bubble Bass episode with the no pickles bullshit?
I think so, a little bit.
So they kind of ripped off the original but made it into an anime?
That's the point. Like, it's SpongeBob versus Bubble Bass. Like, it's fantastic.
You think they'll ever make more?
Oh, definitely. Like, it's got a huge following. Like, it's hilarious.
Like,
Ooh, speaking of which, if you like comedy anime, like just pure comedy anime, there's one, it's called Psyche K. Very, very funny.
alright.
Watch the dub version. Subbed is okay, but I just love what they did with the dub.
They made it funnier.
Yeah, it's funnier and done, in my opinion. I blew through the first 24, like the first season. I blew through the first season in, well, as long
Is it as funny as Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
No, it's more traditional anime comedy. It's still funny, but it's not like, raunchy.
So it's a normal comedy,
Yeah,
where Abridged is more a raunch comedy.
Yeah, that's raunch comedy. But it is very good.
Honestly, I might look into that one too, man.
All right, guys, this has been a really good podcast. Don't get me started talking about anime. I could probably talk for a couple more hours on anime that I like, but we're on a time schedule.
Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast.
This has been Catalyst
and Cdog with talking. Fuck, I forgot the title. Late night talks with Catalyst.
It's very late, like 4 a.m. But we'll catch you guys later.
Yep, catch you later, y'all.